Hey beautiful Aries souls, welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy you're here with me today because what I'm about to share with you is something truly special. I've been feeling this energy building around Aries for the past few days, and I just had to sit down with my cards and see what the universe wants to tell you right now. And let me tell you, what came through is absolutely beautiful. Before we dive into this reading, I just want to say that if this resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. I love hearing your stories and how these readings connect with your personal journey. And if you're new here, welcome to our little tarot family. We're all about authentic guidance and real talk here, no fluff, just genuine insights that hopefully help you navigate your path. So the theme for today's reading is something that's going to give you actual goosebumps. We're talking about you being in someone's heart, and not just in a casual way. This is deep, this is real, and this is coming whether you're ready for it or not. I'm seeing some incredible shifts happening in your romantic and emotional sphere, Aries, and I cannot wait to share what the cards are showing me. Let me just shuffle these cards and see what wants to come through for you today. I'm asking the universe to show me what Aries needs to know about this person, who has them in their heart, what's coming in the near future, and what this all means for your journey ahead. Okay, I'm feeling really drawn to pull the first card now. Let's see what we have here. The first card I'm pulling for you is the Four of Cups. And this is so interesting because this card is showing me where you've been recently, Aries. You know what? I'm seeing that you've been in this contemplative space. You've been sitting with yourself, maybe feeling a little bit disconnected from the romantic possibilities around you. It's like you've been so focused on healing, on protecting your peace, that you've kind of closed yourself off to what's trying to come in. And I want you to understand something really important here. The Four of Cups isn't saying you're being negative or pessimistic. What it's showing me is that you've been wise enough to take a step back. You've been through some things, haven't you? Maybe past relationships that didn't work out the way you hoped, or situations where you gave your all and didn't receive the same energy back. So you've been cautious, and honestly, that makes total sense. But here's what's beautiful about this card appearing in this reading. The Four of Cups shows someone sitting under a tree, and there are 3 cups in front of them, but there's a 4th cup being offered from the clouds, from the universe, and they're not even noticing it yet. This is you right now, Aries. You've been so focused on protecting yourself that you haven't fully realized that something genuine is trying to come into your life. Someone is reaching out energetically, thinking about you, holding space for you in their heart, and you're still in that protective mode. I'm feeling like this person has been trying to show you signs. Maybe they've been more present in your life lately. Maybe you keep running into them or they keep showing up in your thoughts. But you've been dismissing it because you don't want to get your hopes up. You don't want to be disappointed again. And I totally understand that instinct to protect your heart. But the universe is telling you through this card that it's time to start opening up just a little bit. Not recklessly, not naively, but with awareness that something real is being offered to you. The energy I'm getting is that you're going to have this moment of realization soon. It's like you're going to suddenly see what's been there all along. You're going to understand that while you were busy healing and protecting yourself, someone has been consistently holding you in their thoughts and in their heart. And this realization is going to shift something in you. What I love about the Four of Cups is that it's a card of divine timing. You needed this period of withdrawal. You needed this time to sit with yourself and really understand what you want and what you deserve. But now the universe is saying, hey, you've done the work, you've healed enough to be open again, and there's someone who's been patiently waiting for you to notice what they're offering. I'm also picking up that some of you might have been feeling a bit bored or unstimulated in your life lately. Like everything feels kind of flat or routine. The Four of Cups can indicate that emotional numbness that comes from protecting yourself too much. But that's about to change, Aries. That's about to shift in a really beautiful way. Let me pull the next card and see what's developing in this situation. The second card coming through is the Seven of Swords. And okay, this is where things get really interesting. Now, I need you to stay with me on this one because the Seven of Swords can look scary at first, but in the context of this reading, it's actually showing me something quite different from what you might expect. The Seven of Swords traditionally shows someone sneaking away with swords, and usually we interpret this as deception or someone being sneaky. But what I'm seeing here is that someone has been keeping their feelings for you secret. They've been hiding how they really feel, and there's a reason for this. They've been strategic about it. Maybe because they weren't sure if you were ready. Maybe because they were afraid of rejection. Or maybe because the timing wasn't right. This person has been carrying these feelings for you quietly, Aries. They've been thinking about you way more than you realize, but they've been playing it cool. They've been strategic in how they interact with you because they don't want to mess this up. They don't want to come on too strong and push you away. especially if they've sensed that you've been in that Four of Cups energy, that protective, cautious space. I'm getting that this person might have even been talking to their friends about you, asking for advice on how to approach you or whether they should reveal their feelings. The Seven of Swords shows someone making calculated moves, and in this case, it's because they're being careful with something precious, which is their connection with you and the potential for something real. Now, there's another layer to this card that I'm picking up on. The Seven of Swords can also indicate that you yourself might have been keeping your own feelings hidden. Maybe you've noticed this person, maybe you've felt something, but you've been playing your cards close to your chest. You haven't wanted to show your hand because you're not sure if it's safe to be vulnerable yet. So there's this interesting dynamic where both of you might be circling around these feelings, both being a bit guarded, both waiting for the right moment. What's coming through strongly is that this secretive phase is coming to an end. The Seven of Swords in this position is showing me that what's been hidden is about to be revealed. Secrets are going to come to light, and you're going to find out just how much space you've been occupying in someone's mind and heart. And I think this revelation is going to surprise you. Aries. I think you're going to be genuinely taken aback by the depth of what this person has been feeling. The energy here is also showing me that this person has been strategic about their life choices with you in mind. They might have been working on themselves, improving certain aspects of their life, or positioning themselves to be in a better place before they approach you properly. The Seven of Swords isn't always about negative deception. It can be about smart planning and knowing when to make your move. I'm also getting that some of you might discover that this person has been asking about you to mutual friends, or they've been keeping tabs on your life through social media or through people you both know. They've been gathering information because they care, because they want to understand you better, because you matter to them. And all of this is about to become clear to you. The Seven of Swords is telling you to trust your intuition right now. If you've been sensing something, if you've been picking up on certain vibes or noticing certain behaviors, you're not imagining it. Your intuition is correct. There's more going on beneath the surface than what's being openly shown. And soon you're going to have confirmation of what you've been sensing all along. Let me see what the next card wants to tell us about where this is heading. Oh wow, the King of Pentacles just came through and this is powerful. This card is telling me so much about who this person is and what they're bringing to the table. The King of Pentacles represents someone who is stable, mature, and grounded. This isn't someone playing games, Aries. This isn't someone who's going to waste your time or string you along. This is someone who knows what they want and has the capacity to build something real and lasting. What I love about the King of Pentacles appearing here is that it shows someone who has their life together. They're financially stable or working towards solid financial goals. They're responsible, they're reliable, and they're thinking long-term. This person isn't looking for something casual or temporary. When the King of Pentacles shows interest in someone, they're thinking about building something substantial, something that can grow and flourish over time. I'm getting that this person sees you as someone valuable, someone worth investing in. The King of Pentacles doesn't give his time and energy to just anyone. He's selective, he's careful, and he only commits to things and people he believes in. So the fact that you're in their heart, that they're holding space for you, means they see real potential in you and in what you could create together. This card is also showing me that this person is likely someone who shows love through actions and through providing. They're the type who would rather demonstrate their feelings through what they do rather than just what they say. They might be the kind of person who remembers little details about you, who shows up when they say they will, who follows through on their promises. The King of Pentacles is all about tangible expressions of care and commitment. What's really beautiful here is that this energy is exactly what you need, Aries. After that Four of Cups energy where you've been protecting yourself, what you need is someone solid, someone you can actually rely on, someone who makes you feel secure enough to open your heart again. And that's exactly what this King of Pentacles energy represents. I'm also picking up that this person might be a bit older than you, or they might just have an old soul quality about them. They're mature in their approach to relationships. They understand that real love isn't just about passion and excitement, although those elements are important. Real love is also about stability, partnership, and building a life together. The King of Pentacles knows this, and they're ready for it. For those of you who are entrepreneurs or working on building something significant in your life, this person is going to be incredibly supportive of your ambitions. The King of Pentacles respects hard work and dedication. They're going to appreciate your drive and your goals, and they might even be someone who can help you in practical ways to achieve what you're working towards. The energy I'm getting is that when this person's feelings become clear to you, when they make their move or reveal what they've been holding in their heart, it's going to be done in a mature and respectful way. They're not going to play games or be ambiguous. The King of Pentacles is direct when it matters. They're going to be clear about their intentions and what they're offering you. I'm seeing that this connection has the potential to be something really stable and long-lasting. The King of Pentacles builds things that endure. Whether this is someone you already know or someone who's coming into your life soon, their energy is grounded and real. This isn't a fantasy or a fleeting attraction. This is someone capable of commitment and follow-through. Let's see what comes next in this beautiful unfolding story. The Nine of Swords has appeared, and I need to talk to you about this one because it's showing me something really important about what you've been going through internally. The Nine of Swords is the card of anxiety, worry, and sleepless nights. This card is showing me that you've been in your head a lot lately, Aries. You've been overthinking things, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. I'm seeing that you've been lying awake at night, running scenarios in your mind, worrying about what might happen or what might not happen. You've been anxious about opening up to love again because you remember how much it hurt in the past. The Nine of Swords shows all those fears and worries that keep you up at 3 in the morning. All those what-ifs that plague your mind. But here's what the universe wants you to know through this card. Most of what you're worrying about exists only in your mind. The Nine of Swords represents mental anguish and anxiety that's often much worse than the reality of the situation. You've been creating worst-case scenarios in your imagination, convincing yourself that if you open up, you're going to get hurt again, that if you allow yourself to hope, you're going to be disappointed. I'm feeling that some of you have been specifically worrying about this person we're talking about. Maybe you've been anxious about whether their feelings are real, whether you're reading the signs correctly, whether you're setting yourself up for heartbreak if you allow yourself to believe that they truly care about you. The Nine of Swords shows that you've been torturing yourself with these thoughts. What I need you to understand is that this anxiety is a protection mechanism. Your mind is trying to protect your heart by preparing you for the worst. But in doing so, it's also preventing you from experiencing the best. The Nine of Swords is showing me that you need to find a way to quiet these anxious thoughts and trust in the process that's unfolding. The interesting thing about the Nine of Swords appearing in this reading, after the King of Pentacles, is that it's showing me the contrast between what's real and what you're afraid of. The King of Pentacles represents solid, stable, genuine energy that's coming towards you. But the Nine of Swords represents your fear that it's too good to be true, your anxiety that something will go wrong, your worry that you're going to end up hurt. I'm getting that the universe is asking you to challenge these thoughts. When you find yourself spiraling into worry and anxiety about this situation, I want you to pause and ask yourself, is this based on what's actually happening right now? Or is this based on past pain that I'm projecting onto the present? Most of the time, you're going to realize that your anxiety is coming from old wounds, not from current reality. The Nine of Swords also suggests that you might benefit from talking to someone about what you're feeling. Whether it's a trusted friend, a therapist, or even journaling your thoughts, getting these worries out of your head and into the external world can help you see them more clearly and realize that they're not as overwhelming as they feel when they're trapped inside your mind. What's beautiful is that this card appearing here shows me that you're in the process of working through these fears. The Nine of Swords is uncomfortable, but it's also a card of awakening. It forces you to confront what you're really afraid of so that you can move through it. And I'm seeing that you are moving through it, Aries. You're doing the work, even though it's hard, even though some nights are difficult. I want you to know that it's okay to be scared. It's okay to have anxiety about opening your heart again. But don't let that fear make your decisions for you. Don't let the Nine of Swords energy convince you to stay closed off when something real and good is trying to reach you. The King of Pentacles energy we talked about is solid and trustworthy. You can take small steps towards opening up without throwing all your walls down at once. Let's see what guidance the next card has for you. The Seven of Wands just came through, and yes, this is such a powerful card for you right now, Aries. The Seven of Wands is your card. It's the card of the warrior, the fighter, the person who stands their ground no matter what. And seeing it appear in this reading is telling me that your natural Aries fighting spirit is about to come through in a beautiful way. The Seven of Wands shows someone standing on higher ground, defending their position against challenges. In the context of this reading, I'm seeing this as you standing up for what you want in love. You're going to reach a point where you decide that you're not going to let fear win anymore. You're not going to let past hurts dictate your future possibilities. You're going to take a stand for your own happiness and for the love that's trying to come into your life. What I love about this card is that it shows courage and determination. The Seven of Wands is telling me that you have the strength to move past that Nine of Swords anxiety. You have the warrior spirit to face your fears and say, you know what? I'm going to take this chance. I'm going to be brave enough to open my heart again. I'm going to fight for the possibility of happiness instead of fighting to keep everyone at a distance. I'm also seeing another layer to this card. The Seven of Wands can indicate that you might face some external challenges or obstacles when it comes to this connection. There might be people who have opinions about your love life, friends or family members who might be skeptical, or maybe there are logistical challenges that need to be overcome. But the Seven of Wands is telling you that you have what it takes to handle these challenges. This card is showing me that you're going to need to be assertive about what you want. If this person is being hesitant or taking too long to make their move, you might need to take some initiative yourself. The Seven of Wands isn't about sitting back and waiting for things to happen to you. It's about actively standing up for what matters to you. And this connection, this person who holds you in their heart, matters. The energy here is very much about confidence and self-assurance. The Seven of Wands appears when you need to believe in yourself and in your worth. You need to stand tall in the knowledge that you deserve good love, that you deserve someone who sees your value and treats you accordingly. Don't let anyone or anything make you doubt that. I'm getting that some of you might need to set boundaries with people in your life who are projecting their own fears or negative experiences onto your situation. The Seven of Wands gives you the strength to say, I appreciate your concern, but this is my journey and I'm going to trust my own judgment. You don't need to convince anyone else that this is right for you. You only need to know it yourself. What's powerful about the Seven of Wands is that even though it shows challenges, it also shows victory. The person in the card is defending their position successfully. They're not backing down, and because of their courage and determination, they win. This is your energy right now, Aries. You're moving into a phase where you're going to fight for your happiness, and you're going to succeed. The Seven of Wands is also telling me that this situation might push you out of your comfort zone. It might require you to be more vulnerable than you're used to being, or to take emotional risks that feel scary. But you have the courage for this. You're an Aries, after all. When you set your mind to something, when you decide that something is worth fighting for, nothing can stop you. I'm seeing that this courage is going to be attractive to the person we've been talking about. The King of Pentacles energy appreciates strength and confidence. When you step into your Seven of Wands power, when you show up authentically and bravely, it's going to deepen their respect and admiration for you. It's going to make them even more certain that you're someone special, someone worth everything they've been feeling. Let me pull the next card to see how this energy continues to develop. The Lovers card just came through and, oh my goodness, Aries, this is exactly what we've been building towards. The Lovers is one of the most beautiful cards in the entire deck when it comes to matters of the heart, and seeing it appear here is giving me actual chills. This card is confirmation of everything we've been talking about. This is real, this connection is real, and significant choices are coming your way. The Lovers card represents so much more than just romantic attraction, although that's definitely present. This card is about soul-level connection, about two people who genuinely see each other, who resonate on a deep level. It's about alignment of values, genuine compatibility, and the kind of love that feels both exciting and peaceful at the same time. What I'm seeing with the Lovers appearing in this spread is that this connection with the person who holds you in their heart is divinely guided. There's a spiritual component to this meeting or reunion. The universe has been orchestrating this, bringing you together at exactly the right time. Remember that Four of Cups energy at the beginning? You needed to be in that contemplative space so you could recognize something real when it appeared, so you wouldn't just rush into something without being ready. The Lovers is also about choice, and this is crucial. You're going to be faced with a choice, Aries. This person is going to make their feelings known, whether through direct communication or through actions that make their intentions crystal clear, and you're going to need to decide what you want to do with that information. Are you going to choose to open your heart? Are you going to choose to take a chance on this connection? The Lovers card is telling you that this is a significant choice, one that could alter the trajectory of your life. I'm getting such strong energy around authenticity with this card. The Lovers is about showing up as your true self and being loved for exactly who you are. This person doesn't want you to be anything other than yourself. They're not trying to change you or mold you into someone else. They see you, the real you, and that's exactly who they want. And the same is true in reverse. You're going to see them for who they truly are, not some idealized fantasy version, but the real human being with strengths and flaws, and you're going to appreciate all of it. The Lovers card often appears when there's a deep soul recognition happening. Some of you might feel like you've known this person forever, even if you've only been in each other's lives for a short time. There's a familiarity, a comfort, a sense of coming home to someone. That's the magic of the Lovers energy. What I love about this card appearing after the Seven of Wands is that it's showing me that your courage and willingness to fight for love is leading you directly to this beautiful connection. The universe rewards bravery, Aries. When you're willing to face your fears and take emotional risks, when you're willing to stand up for what you want, doors open that were previously closed. I'm also seeing with the lovers that communication is going to be really important in this connection. This card is ruled by Gemini energy, which is all about dialogue, exchange of ideas, and mental connection. You and this person are going to have amazing conversations. You're going to be able to talk about anything and everything. There's going to be intellectual stimulation along with emotional and physical attraction. This is a connection that satisfies you on multiple levels. The lovers is telling me that this isn't going to be a one-sided thing. This isn't about you chasing someone or someone chasing you. This is about mutual recognition, mutual desire, mutual commitment to exploring what's possible between you. Both people are going to be equally invested, equally interested, equally willing to see where this goes. That balance is so important and so healing, especially if you've been in situations before where the energy was imbalanced. For those of you who are already in a relationship, the lovers might be indicating a renewal or a deepening of your current connection. Maybe you and your partner are going to reach a new level of intimacy and understanding. Maybe you're going to make a significant commitment to each other. The lovers can represent important relationship milestones like engagements, marriages, or the decision to really build a life together. What's coming through so strongly is that you can trust this connection. After all that Nine of Swords anxiety and worry, the lovers is here to tell you that this is safe to invest in. This is worth the risk. This person who has you in their heart truly sees you and values you. And choosing to explore this connection is choosing your own happiness and fulfillment. The lovers is giving me such warm, beautiful energy. There's joy here, Aries. There's genuine happiness and excitement coming your way. This is the kind of love that makes you smile when you think about it, that makes your day brighter, that reminds you why taking chances on connection is so worthwhile. Let me see what else the cards want to share with you. The World card just appeared, and wow, this is absolutely perfect. The World is the final card of the major arcana. It represents completion, fulfillment, and the achievement of a major life cycle. Seeing this card in a love reading is incredibly auspicious because it's telling me that you're moving towards a sense of wholeness and completion in your romantic life. The World card is showing me that you've been on a journey, Aries. You've been through different phases, different lessons, different experiences that have all been preparing you for this moment. Every past relationship, every heartbreak, every moment of growth and self-discovery has been leading you here, to this place where you're ready for something truly fulfilling. What I love about the World appearing after the lovers is that it's confirming that this connection we've been talking about is part of your destiny. This isn't random. This isn't just another casual encounter. This is a significant piece of your life puzzle falling into place. The World represents alignment with your highest good, and this person, this connection, is aligned with your soul's path. I'm seeing with the World that you're completing a cycle of being alone or being in situations that didn't fully satisfy you. You've done the work on yourself, you've learned the lessons you needed to learn, and now you're ready to step into a new phase. The World is that transition point between ending one chapter and beginning another. And the new chapter that's opening for you in love is going to be beautiful. The World card also represents success and accomplishment. In the context of this reading, it's telling me that you're going to get what you want in love. Your desires for a genuine, stable, loving connection are going to manifest. The universe is saying yes to you, Aries. Yes, you can have the love you dream about. Yes, you deserve to be happy. Yes, this is really happening for you. What's interesting about the World is that it shows a figure dancing in the center of a wreath, completely free and joyful. This is the energy that's coming for you. You're going to feel free in this connection, not trapped or limited. You're going to feel like you can be completely yourself, express all parts of who you are, and be celebrated for it. That freedom within connection is rare and precious, and it's what the World is promising you. I'm also seeing that the World indicates you're going to feel complete in a way you haven't before. This doesn't mean that you're incomplete without a relationship. You're whole on your own. But there's a different kind of wholeness that comes from sharing your life with someone who truly gets you, who supports you, who loves you well. The World is that feeling of everything coming together, of your life making sense in a new way. For some of you, the World might also indicate travel or long-distance elements to this connection. Maybe you or this person travels frequently, or maybe you'll meet while traveling, or perhaps this relationship will give you opportunities to explore the world together. The World card loves expansion and new experiences, and this connection is going to open up your world in exciting ways. The World is telling me that timing is everything right now. You're exactly where you need to be. This person is exactly where they need to be, and the universe is aligning circumstances to bring you together in the most beautiful way. Trust in divine timing, even if things don't move as quickly as you might want them to. The World represents perfect timing, and everything is unfolding exactly as it should. What I'm feeling so strongly is that the world is giving you permission to celebrate. You can be excited about this. You can allow yourself to feel hopeful and optimistic. After all that protective Four of Cups energy and that Nine of Swords anxiety, the world is saying it's safe to feel joy now. It's safe to believe that good things are coming. It's safe to open your heart to the possibility of real, lasting love. The World card is also associated with achievement and recognition. In this context, I'm seeing that this person recognizes your worth, your value, everything you bring to the table. You're not going to have to convince them of your worthiness or prove yourself. They already see it. They already know. And that recognition is going to feel so validating and so healing. Let's see what other guidance is coming through for you. The Three of Pentacles has just shown up, and this card is adding such an interesting dimension to this reading. The Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, teamwork, and building something together. This card is showing me that the connection we've been talking about isn't just going to be romantic. It's going to be a genuine partnership. What I'm seeing with the Three of Pentacles is that you and this person are going to work really well together. You're going to complement each other's strengths and weaknesses. Where you're strong, they might need support, and where they excel, they'll be able to help you grow. This is the kind of relationship where you make each other better, where you bring out the best in each other. The Three of Pentacles often appears in readings about work and career, and I'm getting that this connection might have professional or creative elements to it. Maybe you'll collaborate on projects together, or maybe you'll support each other's ambitions and goals in practical ways. This person, remember that King of Pentacles energy, is going to be someone who respects your work and your aspirations, and they're going to want to see you succeed. What I love about the Three of Pentacles is that it shows mutual respect and recognition of each other's skills and talents. This isn't a relationship where one person is the star and the other is just along for the ride. This is about two people who see each other as equals, who value what each brings to the relationship, and who are committed to building something meaningful together. I'm seeing that communication and planning are going to be important themes in this connection. The Three of Pentacles shows people discussing blueprints and plans, working together to create something. You and this person are going to be able to talk about the future, to make plans together, to dream about what you want to build. And those conversations are going to be exciting because you're going to realize how aligned your visions are. The Three of Pentacles also suggests that other people are going to recognize and approve of this connection. Friends and family are going to see how good you are together. They're going to support this relationship because they can see that it's healthy, balanced, and bringing out the best in both of you. Sometimes outside validation isn't necessary, but it's nice when the people who care about you can see that you've found something special. What's coming through is that this relationship is going to have longevity because it's built on solid foundations. The Three of Pentacles is about quality craftsmanship, about taking the time to do things right. You're not going to rush into this recklessly. You're going to build this connection step by step, making sure that each level is stable before moving to the next. And that careful, intentional approach is going to create something that lasts. I'm also seeing that learning and growth are going to be big themes in this relationship. The Three of Pentacles appears when we're developing new skills or learning from others who have expertise. You're going to learn from this person and they're going to learn from you. You're going to grow together, evolve together, and that shared growth is going to deepen your bond. For some of you, the Three of Pentacles might indicate that you meet this person or deepen your connection through work or through collaborative projects. Maybe you work together, or maybe you meet at a professional event, or maybe you bond over shared interests and hobbies that involve creativity or skill building. The context of how you come together has that collaborative, productive energy to it. What's beautiful about the Three of Pentacles appearing in this spread is that it's grounding all that romantic lovers and world energy in practical reality. Yes, there's soul connection and destiny at play, but there's also compatibility in day-to-day life. There's the ability to work through challenges together, to build a life together, to handle the practical aspects of partnership alongside the emotional and spiritual connection. The Three of Pentacles is telling you that this relationship is going to be functional as well as romantic. You're going to be a good team. You're going to be able to handle life's challenges together because you know how to communicate, how to collaborate, and how to support each other practically. That combination of romance and practical partnership is the recipe for a relationship that truly works. Let me pull another card to see what else is unfolding. The Ten of Wands just came through, and I need to talk to you about this because it's showing me something important about where you've been and what you're ready to release. The Ten of Wands shows a figure carrying 10 heavy staffs, bent over under the weight of their burdens. This card is about responsibility, stress, and carrying too much on your own. I'm seeing that you've been carrying a lot, Aries. You've been handling so much by yourself, whether it's work stress, family responsibilities, or emotional burdens from past relationships. You've been that person who does everything yourself because you don't want to rely on anyone or you don't think anyone else will do it right. You've been the one holding it all together. And honestly, you're exhausted. The Ten of Wands in this reading is showing me that part of why you've been closed off to love, part of that Four of Cups energy we talked about at the beginning, is because you've felt like you don't have space for it. You've been so overwhelmed with everything else you're carrying that adding a relationship felt like just one more thing on your plate, one more responsibility, one more potential source of stress. But here's what's shifting. The Ten of Wands appearing in this reading is signaling that you're ready to put some of these burdens down. You're realizing that you don't have to carry everything alone. And this person who has you in their heart, they're not going to add to your burdens. They're going to help you carry them. Remember that Three of Pentacles energy about partnership and collaboration? That's the antidote to the Ten of Wands struggle. I'm getting that you need to allow yourself to be supported. The Ten of Wands shows up when we're being stubborn about accepting help, when we're trying to prove that we can handle everything on our own. But the truth is, life is meant to be shared. Burdens are lighter when they're carried by two people instead of one. And this connection that's coming into your life is offering you that support. The Ten of Wands is also showing me that some of what you've been carrying isn't even yours to carry. You might have been taking on other people's problems or responsibilities, or you might be holding on to past pain that you're ready to release. Part of preparing for this new connection is going to involve setting down what no longer serves you and creating space for what does. I'm seeing that when you allow this person into your life, when you open up to this connection, you're going to feel a sense of relief. It's going to feel like a weight lifting off your shoulders, not because they're going to solve all your problems, but because you won't be alone anymore. You'll have a partner, someone who's invested in your well-being, someone who wants to make your life easier, not harder. The Ten of Wands is telling me that you're at a completion point with this energy of doing everything alone. You've proven your strength, you've proven your independence, you've proven that you can handle whatever life throws at you. You don't need to keep proving that anymore. It's okay to let someone in. It's okay to share the load. It's okay to admit that partnership sounds really nice after doing everything solo for so long. What's interesting is that the Ten of Wands can also indicate that you've been working really hard towards your goals and you're close to reaching them. But you're tired, and you're wondering if it's all worth it. The appearance of this card alongside all the love and partnership energy in this reading is telling me that success is going to feel so much sweeter when you have someone to share it with. Your achievements, your wins, your progress, all of it is going to mean more when there's someone celebrating with you. I'm also picking up that some of you might have been using work or responsibilities as a way to avoid dealing with your emotional needs. Staying busy, staying overwhelmed, it's a great way to not have to think about loneliness or the desire for connection. The Ten of Wands is showing me that this avoidance strategy isn't working anymore. You can't outwork your need for love and connection. You can't stay so busy that you don't notice the empty space beside you. The beautiful thing is that you're not going to have to choose between your responsibilities and this relationship. The Ten of Wands appearing here is about learning balance, about integrating love into your life without abandoning everything else you've built. With the right person, someone like that King of Pentacles energy we talked about, your life is going to feel more manageable, not less. They're going to help you find better balance, better boundaries, better ways of managing your time and energy. Let me pull the final card to bring all of this energy together and see what the ultimate message is for you. The Five of Wands has appeared as our final card, and this is really interesting because it's adding a layer of reality and growth to this reading. The Five of Wands shows five figures with staffs, appearing to be in conflict or competition with each other. Now, before you worry, this isn't saying that this relationship is going to be full of fighting. What the Five of Wands is showing me is actually quite different and quite important. The Five of Wands represents the natural friction that occurs when two people come together. No matter how compatible you are, no matter how much love is there, you're still two different people with different backgrounds, different communication styles, different ways of doing things. The Five of Wands is telling you that there will be moments of disagreement or misunderstanding as you navigate this new connection, and that's completely normal and actually healthy. What I love about the Five of Wands appearing in this spread is that it's grounding everything in reality. After all these beautiful cards about soul connections and partnerships and fulfillment, the Five of Wands is saying, yes, all of that is true, and you're going to have to work at this. You're going to have to communicate through differences. You're going to have to find compromises. You're going to have to figure out how to blend two lives together, and that process isn't always smooth. But here's what's important about the Five of Wands. It's a minor struggle. It's not the Tower, it's not the Three of Swords, it's not devastating conflict. It's the everyday challenges that come with any relationship. It's figuring out whose family you visit for holidays, or how you split household chores, or how you communicate when you're stressed. These are manageable conflicts, the kind that actually help you grow stronger as a couple when you work through them together. I'm seeing that the Five of Wands is especially relevant for you, Aries, because you have such a strong personality and a clear sense of what you want. This person we've been talking about, that King of Pentacles energy, they also have strong convictions and their own way of doing things. So when you come together, there's going to be some negotiating that needs to happen. Neither of you is going to just completely bend to the other's will, and honestly, that's a good thing. Relationships where one person dominates and the other just goes along aren't healthy or sustainable. The Five of Wands is showing me that you're both going to need to be willing to listen to each other, to consider different perspectives, to find solutions that work for both of you. And the beautiful thing is that I'm seeing you both will be willing to do this work because the connection matters to both of you. When the foundation is strong, when the love is real, these minor conflicts become opportunities for deeper understanding rather than reasons to walk away. I'm also picking up that the Five of Wands might represent some external challenges or competition that you'll face as a couple. Maybe there are other people who are interested in one or both of you. Maybe there are circumstances that make getting together more complicated than it would ideally be. Maybe there are logistical challenges like distance or scheduling conflicts. The Five of Wands shows that the path isn't completely clear and obstacle-free, but nothing worthwhile ever is. What's encouraging about the Five of Wands is that it's ultimately about dynamic energy and growth. Yes, there's friction, but that friction is what polishes rough edges and helps both of you become better versions of yourselves. The challenges you face together are going to strengthen your bond, not weaken it, as long as you approach them as a team rather than as adversaries. The Five of Wands is telling you to embrace healthy conflict. Don't be afraid of disagreement or differing opinions. Don't run away the first time you and this person don't see eye to eye on something. Real relationships include conflict, and learning to navigate that conflict constructively is what creates lasting intimacy and trust. You're going to discover that you can disagree about something and still love each other, still be committed to each other, still be on the same team. I'm seeing that your Aries nature is actually going to be an asset when it comes to the Five of Wands energy. You're not afraid of confrontation. You're not someone who avoids difficult conversations. You have the courage to address issues directly, rather than letting resentment build up. And that honesty, that willingness to engage, is going to help you and this person work through the Five of Wands challenges successfully. The final message I'm getting from the Five of Wands is that this relationship is going to push you to grow. It's going to challenge you to be more flexible, more patient, more understanding of perspectives different from your own. And that growth is going to be so valuable, not just for the relationship, but for your personal development as well. The best relationships make us better people, and that's what I'm seeing for you here. So, Aries, let me bring all of this together for you. The cards are showing me such a beautiful journey unfolding. You've been in a protective space, that Four of Cups energy where you've been guarding your heart and being cautious about letting anyone in. And that was necessary. You needed that time to heal and to get clear about what you really want. But now, someone has been holding you in their heart, thinking about you, carrying feelings for you that they've been keeping quiet. The Seven of Swords showed us that there have been secret feelings, careful planning, strategic moves happening beneath the surface. And this person, this King of Pentacles energy, is solid, stable, mature, and ready for something real. You've been struggling with anxiety and worry. That Nine of Swords energy of lying awake, wondering if you should open up or stay protected. But your warrior spirit, that Seven of Wands courage, is emerging. You're finding the strength to take a chance on love again, to fight for your own happiness instead of fighting to keep everyone at arm's length. And what's coming is beautiful. The Lover's card showed us soul-level connection, genuine compatibility, and significant choices about love. The world confirmed that this is aligned with your destiny, that you're completing a cycle and stepping into fulfillment in your romantic life. The Three of Pentacles revealed that this will be a true partnership where you build something meaningful together, where you complement each other and work as a team. Yes, you've been carrying a lot on your own, that Ten of Wands burden, but this connection is going to help lighten that load. You're going to learn that you don't have to do everything alone, that partnership can actually make life easier and more joyful. And yes, there will be some Five of Wands friction and challenges to work through, but nothing that you can't handle together when you approach it with communication and commitment. The overall message from the cards is clear. You are in someone's heart, deeply and genuinely. What's coming is incredible. It's real. It's aligned with your highest good. You're going to have moments where you get actual goosebumps from the realizations that come through. from the recognition of how special this connection is. My advice to you, beautiful Aries, is to trust what's unfolding. Trust your intuition when it tells you that this person is different, that this situation is worth the risk. Don't let past pain make your decisions for you in the present. You've done the healing work, you've learned the lessons, and now you're ready for something real. Be open to the signs and synchronicities that are going to show you that this is meant to be. Pay attention to how this person makes you feel, not just in the exciting butterflies way, but in the deeper sense of peace and rightness. Notice how they show up for you, how they demonstrate their care through consistent actions. And remember, you don't have to have everything figured out right away. You don't have to know exactly where this is going or how it's all going to work out. The Lover's card was about choice, and you get to choose to explore this one step at a time. You get to choose to be open while still maintaining healthy boundaries. You get to choose to be hopeful without being reckless. The universe is supporting you in this, Aries. The energy around you right now is so positive and so full of potential. This person who has you in their heart, they see your light, they appreciate your strength, they value your authenticity, and you deserve to be seen and loved like that. So take a breath, quiet those Nine of Swords anxieties, step into your Seven of Wands courage, and get ready to experience the beautiful unfolding of real, genuine, soul-connected love. The cards are showing me that something incredible is on its way to you, and you absolutely deserve every bit of happiness that's coming. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this reading resonated with you and gave you some clarity and hope about what's unfolding in your love life. If it did resonate, please let me know in the comments. I love hearing your stories and experiences. Share what's been happening for you. Share if you recognize this person or this energy in your life. And if you found value in this reading, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future readings. I'm sending you so much love and light, beautiful Aries. Trust the journey, trust your heart, and get ready for something absolutely beautiful to unfold. I'll see you in the next reading.